All right, guys. These guys at work have really been messing with me, and I don't know how much more blunt I have to be to get them to quit it.
Bullying?
Your coworkers?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to HR?
Yeah, you have an HR department? Or
I don't know what that is. But, no matter how blunt I am with them, they don't back off. I'm like, hey, excuse me, quit being mean to me, quit being rude.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like, fuck you, you suck, you're the worst.
They say
Jesus.
that?
I hate you. Yeah, they
That's
say
fucking
all
awful.
that stuff.
That's not right.
That's rude, dude.
Yeah, so I don't know how much more blunt I have to be in order to get them to back off.
Sometimes you got to go a little hard, a little horde. You know,
You got to intimidate,
okay.
you know,
Yeah.
fire with fire, you know.
Okay.
So here, we'll do a little role playing. I'll
tell
try.
them you won't take that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
So I call you up. Alex, I'm really disappointed that the report's not in on time. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm going to kidnap you and cut off all your limbs and wait for you to crawl back to your own candlelight vigil.
Okay. That was
really hard.
That's a threat? That's a murderous threat?
yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm playing fire with fire, you know?
That's not quite what I was getting at.
No, I mean, okay. So if I'm your coworker and I'm, let's say I'm being an asshole to you, Alex, you fucked this report up, dude. What's this about?
I'm going to lock you in a box forever.
Whoa.
A box.
Okay.
All right, that's
again
threatening.
another killing threat.
Yeah, I tried to go lower on that one though.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
It's still really dark.
That was I don't know how much lower that was. That was
You're
torturous.
Still, yeah, you're still threatening.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to
bodily
get at.
harm.
One more time. Let's try this. All right. I'll be HR. Come
Okay.
on. Alex, we've got some reports of you threatening our coworkers. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to cut off your mother's face and wear it and chainsaw you to death.
That's really dark, man.
That's
It's really dark.
okay.
It's one or the other. What do you want me to do?
Just maybe half of that.
maybe just the mom's face.
Okay, I can make that compromise.
All right.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
This week we watched the brand new Netflix sequel,
Sure.
arguably.
Sequel.
Yeah,
It's arguably
it
a sequel.
has past characters, so.
The new Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix, 2022 version. Before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. Before we talk about what we've been watching, I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
And I am Alex Wilson.
And we got some merch, some brand new merch.
oh shit! Here
Film
we
school
go.
hat. Do you want to show all the 3 heads out there, all the dummy dumb stoopy stoops, that you're a 5-head cinephile, that you've been to film school?
I'm not smart enough to wear one, which is why I'm not wearing one.
Well, it is accurate. You have
I
not
didn't
been
go to film school.
You did not go to film school.
Both of us did, but if you want to go to film school, simply purchase a fucking hat.
Simply purchase a hat. This is film school, for the record. This podcast is free film school. Shout
They
out
cost $90,000.
to produce each episode.
Right.
So,
But also to buy a hat.
no, hats are $30.
You told me 90,000.
No, we.
Okay.
That was just your price.
I understand that. That makes sense.
As you know how there's like
That's how much
friends and family discount. We have idiot fuck child
Ah,
inflation costs, and that's yours.
that makes total sense.
Yeah. Anyways, we've got the new hat. If you want to go to film school, just buy the hat, and you've been. Honestly,
Simple as that.
This hat is about as much as I got out of film school.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I'm
Owning this
kidding,
hat-
but I'm also not kidding.
Owning this hat is the equivalent of that.
Yeah,
I think.
You know, it's really film school is more of a feeling than it is a place.
Did you know going to film school?
I just looked at you. It's like, hear this motherfucker.
Did you know that we're selling film school hats? All right.
Yeah, $30. TooManyMovies.com/shop.
It's just as good as a diploma. It's
Facts.
literally the same thing.
This is quite literally.
They both say film school.
Fucking buy it.
Anyways, you can get that on our shop. Also, we've got a Patreon, $5 a month minimum to support your local on the internet podcast. If you like the stuff we do, you get access to our Discord, bonus content, Patreon episode once a month, a bunch of good shit like that. Also, we have a live stream. We do that maybe once or once every
3 or 4 weeks.
Once, or trying to do it more. Once right now, check out our Twitch. Follow us on twitch.tv. It really helps a lot because we are trying to get affiliated on there, and they have some requirements and followings and shit like that. So
I do squats on there if you tip enough.
yep,
Like,
you sit in the hot tub channel.
Yeah.
Which is a real category on Twitch now.
Are
by
you
the way,
serious?
hot tubs and spas is a real category on Twitch.
But you can't show boob.
Yeah, you can cleavage.
What?
Cleavage.
Booba.
Oh my god.
Swimsuit's fine.
Really?
Thong, swimsuit, crack, piece of fabric going through the crack of your ass, all good.
Cool.
But nudity, no.
Really?
Yep.
It's weird because
That's
it's on the
just-
internet and you can find porn on the internet. So it's like, why not just allow people to fuck on Twitch? Like, it just makes sense. You know what I mean?
No.
We're a film school, Alex. We're not fucking on cam.
Anyways, let's get into our show. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we get into our show?
The Discord.
The Discord.
And Patreon.
I mentioned it if you were listening, but I'll say it again.
Nah.
Have you brought up the Patreon yet?
The Patreon is $5 a month minimum. For you get
Bonus
access to
shit.
Discord, bonus shit, content.
We're trying not to sound desperate, but guys, please.
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
And you get access to the Discord, which is
Yep.
the A24 chan.
And you get a bonus episode once a month.
That's true.
That's
And it's
True.
$5 a month
Join our
minimum.
community. Recommend us movies that you want us to watch. We'll check them out, maybe.
Yeah.
Talk about manga with me since my 2 closest friends don't acknowledge its existence.
What's a manga? That's weird. You said cartoons in a funny way. Those cartoons
it's-
you fucking
See,
read.
it's a word that you don't know because you're not cultured and you don't know
That's
stuff.
interesting. You say I'm not cultured, as I've clearly been to film school.
Ah, fuck.
you
You're right.
fucking moron.
Damn it.
Anyways,
Way to
did I mention the Patreon?
No.
Okay. The Patreon is $5 a month minimum to support local on the internet podcasts. You get access to our Discord, bonus content, and
That was good.
that was good. Great.
I like that.
Awesome. Good pitch. Who wants to kick it off this week for our watch list? Anybody?
I'm not going first this
Me
time.
neither. Fuck you.
Okay. I'll go first.
Can I go first?
Sure.
I don't want to go first.
All right, man. Josh, you want to go first?
Nah.
Okay.
Alex? You want to go first? What are you doing, man?
I think he's playing Wordle.
You know, I still haven't played that. I've seen all the memes about it.
Today
but I
is
don't-
Tacid.
Is
Tacid.
it? Wow, spoiler.
Spoiler for
2 days ago.
Yeah.
This comes out. Someone was like 2 days, be like, fuck, I knew it. Someone's going to go try Tacid right now and fucking whiff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's funny.
Totally.
You know, Taylor
Wordle.
Swift has her own Wordle called Taylor Wordle, and it's fucking real, and you can go play it right now.
God.
Fucking why?
That'd be
It's
better if
Snake every time.
Is that in reference to the men that she dates?
No, if you
No,
play,
she's just a fucking snake.
if you play Taylor Swift Wordle, every word every day is bitter.
Nice.
That adds up.
Wrecked.
Got her.
Or
She's listening.
It's just 5 S's.
Anyways, let's get into our watch list. I'll go first, guys.
fine.
All right. I didn't finish Murderville, if I'm being totally honest.
You piece of
I have
shit.
one left.
Okay.
I fucking love that show.
So good.
Murderville
Really
on Netflix. Will Arnett. The fucking format of the show is like my favorite thing.
It's
dude.
perfect. It's perfect for like that improv banter and all that.
And like just that borderline of like we're staying in character, but we're all fucking goofing off type of shit where they're all laughing while they're going through it.
Yeah, some
I
of them
love that.
Some of them don't even try to stifle their laughter, which is I don't really care for. I wish they would try to like stay in character the whole time.
Yeah.
Obviously
Well, they-
you're going to laugh at some points and I can see that, but don't be like ha ha ha.
Don't be the Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
it.
God.
There hasn't been anyone egregious for me that did that, but I do agree that you don't want to go full.
I
like-
love seeing people break, but not, like you said, Jimmy Fallon style.
Yeah.
not inauthentically. I understand.
That's like the
Like I
only
break all the fucking time.
the podcast laugh track.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but like one of my favorite things is like there's people literally playing a corpse and they're giggling.
Yeah.
like that shit. They're like touch the corpse it's right there. Like what about his nipples?
He's like-
and he's just like yeah. The corpse is literally trying not to laugh. Like it's so fucking goofy. And the premise of the show, if you haven't checked it out,
spicy.
yeah, like Will Arnett is a cop. He takes. There's one guest a week. There's like they're either a star or a celebrity that they don't have the script and they have to improv their way through and actually try and solve the murder, which is a lot of fun too. If you want to watch
Favorite
it.
episode so far?
I'd have to say Camille's episode is probably my favorite.
Dude, his goofy walk.
Yeah, the goofy
Dude, that
walk.
killed. I was watching that at like 1 a.m. Christina was asleep, and I was like shaking the bed, laughing.
Dude, and Will Arnett's breaking the whole time during that, where he's like,
It's
"Show him your cool walk," and he's he walks like a cool guy. And oh god, it's fucking hilarious. I hope they do 5 more seasons. It's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite things right now. And
Awesome.
Will Arnett is like goddamn hilarious. I thought
Underrated as fuck, dude.
For real.
You know, the thing is, I liked him in a lot of things, but he did strike me as a little one note sometimes, where he's like, "Oh, I'm just a douchebag, Will Arnett." You know, like he gets typecasted as that guy.
but
a
he
lot.
is so much better than that.
He is, and he's very good at that typecast.
Right.
But he is so much funnier than that, and his chops in the show really fucking.
It's
send me.
insane just how good he is in that show.
Yeah, it's really like I'm a broken record at this point, but I feel like when you watching him tee up people for comedy is my favorite part of that show.
Yeah.
Where he'll just set somebody up for hilarious situations where, like one of my favorites is a slight spoiler, but the Sharon Stone episode where like he goes, "You pretend to do this, and I'll do like," and he'll like tear up or something, and she said something to him, and he goes, "Whoa, I almost drew my firearm," and then like he yes-anded that because he doesn't carry a firearm, and he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot my firearm."
Yeah.
like he made that a joke that he
Yeah.
forgot his firearm, like he's
And
such
that it's like
shit
a
cop.
habit that he has. Like,
yeah, implying he does it all the time, like he's such a shit cop, he forgets his firearm. Anyways,
one of my favorite. I'm sorry to keep talking about it, but one of my favorite lines in the whole show is when he's talking about the sloppy jalapenos, and he
Oh, man.
goes, "Oh, it's like eating throw up. It's delicious." Like it fucking kills me every time.
Joe's.
Yeah.
fucking, it's a great show.
Really, really good show.
Murderville on Netflix. Check it out.
I've only seen I probably 3 episodes. I mean, I haven't finished.
Well,
at all.
I would. I don't know. Did Carly enjoy it?
She was not with me.
Okay, it's a really fun thing to watch the episode and try and solve the murder with someone you're watching it with,
Oh, right.
or just try and solve it in general. Once you get the format of the show and the way they place clues, it's really fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, Murderville on Netflix. I hope they make 20 more seasons. Yeah, I love it. The other thing I watched this week was this little movie I found on my own. Like, I'm always like the 90s guy, like 90s, early 2000s vibes.
That's really weird.
That doesn't sound like you, at all.
You know
though.
how I always describe Michael Mann as like the vibe god, the vibe setter?
Wow.
Like
so you're
that-
just like an
hey,
identity thief today.
Hey,
like
man.
Collateral,
Hey,
fucking
man.
Vice, fucking.
That doesn't sound like you at all, dude. That sounds more like, I don't know, me, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
that sounds
is it
more
sounds
like fucking me.
you're trying to
that's
be like
weird.
Josh, and you're not Josh. You're Chris.
Oh.
So it's like you're not as cool as you think you are.
I don't know.
I know you're
kind of
he's
like a
clearly copying me with his film school hat.
Hey,
right now.
man.
But he went to film school.
I
But so did I. And
Well,
Yeah, but Josh.
That was in Florida,
yeah,
dude.
and in
That's-
Florida, what do they have? They've got like meth heads and gators
and film.
and
Everybody knows.
hurricanes.
That's what everybody knows. Florida's like
Oh yeah, the Florida Project.
Oh yeah,
that great movie you're referencing. Yeah, and also Florida has like letter-wise film. There's F&L. It has like the most letters in common with film. Florida film.
God.
Need I say more?
You know what? You're right about that, actually.
You can't argue with that bulletproof logic.
What do you think of this Michael Mann movie you watched, you dick?
So, it's this.
Hey,
it's-
where'd you watch it?
Yeah.
dude? So,
Hey,
it's,
where'd you watch it?
How did
though?
you come about watching this movie?
How did you watch it and where?
So I was like in a house.
A house.
Yeah,
You
I
just
was-
found a house.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
you
where,
went in it.
Where was
It
it?
had a bunch of Philips Hue lights in it.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill, but like, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily my vibe. I borrowed your house to watch
Ah,
this. So
okay.
you weren't.
How'd you
home.
get in?
How did I get in?
Yeah.
I don't think that would incriminate me.
My
so I don't
English
think I'll say
bulldog
that.
unlocked the door for you.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"What's up? You got the fucking
She
snacks?" I
misgendering
was
his dog now.
like, whatever, dude. But she let me in. Whatever. We were
Okay.
hanging out. I'm cool with your dogs. You know that.
Yeah, of course.
They were chill. They didn't bark at me,
Of course not.
which is probably why you didn't wake up.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
What time did you come
So
over?
you watched a Michael Mann movie in his living room and he didn't wake up.
Headphones. You ever heard of them?
I do have to sleep with headphones. He knew it.
I got the Apple Bluetooth situation going on. You wouldn't know about Apple devices.
That's a good point.
But anyways, I watched Manhunter.
Ooh.
Michael Manhunter.
Michael Manhunter, baby.
God dang.
Got there before you, so I made the joke before, and I'm more clever.
Okay.
Also, not a 90s film. It's an 80s film, but whatever.
Yeah, you said you're the 90s guy, didn't you? That's
I
really
did.
weird
I
because
broke
that's
my
not
ru-
a 90s movie.
And you knew that for sure, right?
Yeah.
I broke that rule because he is the 90s 2000s like god, you know? So he kind of
More
gets
of an 80s god.
grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Kind of, does he?
More of an 80s god that
That's what I was gonna say.
informed the classic films of the 90s.
Whatever.
Just saying.
Agreed.
Anyways, Michael Manhunter. It's the OG Red Dragon, the Hannibal Lecter story.
Didn't they make a full-on Red Dragon movie in like the early
Yes,
2000s?
they did.
Okay.
So-
I remember because the Red Band trailer said the F word, and I quoted that in class, and I got in trouble for it.
What was the
And
line?
you're like, I didn't say it. The trailer I saw.
Yep.
That's
He goes, I saw a movie trailer, and he goes, I'm the fucking Red Dragon.
That was the line.
and then the teacher's like, hey, you can't say that. And then
And then Alex goes,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm the fucking Red
I can
Dragon.
totally see you arguing that and being like, no,
like,
I
no,
didn't say
this
it.
is bullshit.
Yeah, it's
Like-
bullshit because I didn't say it. The trailer saw it, and I'm just repeating it. And that's the typical type of bullshit logic you bring to the show always.
Right, you should argue against my 8-year-old self.
Anyways, I saw Manhunter.
First time.
First time seeing it, 1984.
Only my second time watching this movie.
1984.
But you had seen it before,
Yes.
Yeah, it was a fucking
which is more than he saw it.
Of course.
okay. It was fucking 80s as fuck, dude.
It's 80s as fuck.
From the fashion to the
The
everything.
music, the hair. Everyone
music.
has curly ass hair, dude.
Everything-
Perms, bro.
Ugh.
perms for days.
Perm hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might as well have been composed completely by Phil Collins. That's what it felt like, you know?
Yeah. Just
Fuck yeah.
electronic drums, dude.
Phil Collins goes hard.
Tickoo, tickoo. Well, fucking like just entirely. That's a snare, dude.
Yeah. Bong.
It's so funny, like the way
That's a
like,
snare. Oh
was
shit!
that?
What have
Didn't
you
work.
done?
would you press a button?
Yeah.
He hit the snare
It
button.
just it literally just
Welcome back to Comedian.
that's a that's
That's
a
the
snare. That's an 80s snare for you.
But I think it was so funny that they were like steady solving a crime and like the music was crescendoing and it was literally like the apex of an 80s song about heartbreak. It was like, heartbreak, I can feel your heartbreak. And he's like, tell me where the envelope was. You know, and it was like,
It's getting to the bottom of things in the vibiest way possible.
Fuck yeah.
And it was corny in a way, but in the best way. If
Yeah.
that makes any sense. It was so fucking cheesy. Like he's literally watching a videotape and he's like, "What are you dreaming about, you motherfucker?" Like that type of shit. And it's vibey though.
It's so of the time, which is why it still fucking hits.
Fuck yeah.
It's like sorry.
No. I think that it's just the vibe. It's the aesthetic of a Michael Mann film.
Totally.
Obviously in the 80s, and it like not that like certain things age well, but like the cinematography, the color grading of the film, it is god damn it, it's so good, man.
Yeah. My only complaint with it was sort of the finale sequences had some rough editing patches, but it was like the finale was odd, but not in a bad way, just in like a whoa, that's
Jarring.
a jaunting cut. And
Yeah.
Collateral had a few of those cuts though too. So
Right.
I think it's kind of Michael Mann's thing where it's like it disorients you a little bit.
The crescendo has that.
Yeah.
I love the elements of like the dream sequences that he does.
Yeah.
Especially with the Manhunter, I forget his fucking name. Will Holmes, is that
Will
his name?
Peterson?
No, that's his real name.
Yeah, the actor's name.
Whatever. That
What were
fucking
you going
guy.
at? Oh, you were going at
His
Will
character's
Graham.
name.
Will Graham.
Will Graham.
So you've seen it twice.
Yes.
And I've seen it once.
Fair enough.
And I remembered that.
I've seen it 3 times, and I knew the answer, but I didn't want to say it
Of
because I
course.
wanted.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
To not
Thanks,
intrude.
man.
You guys are welcome. It's no big
But
deal.
his
It's not a big
process
deal.
of going into the house. Of course, there's like a murder, and he's like tracking down fucking Dollarhide, which is a dark ass motherfucker, man. That is and Brian Cox is fucking Hannibal Lecter too.
Fuck yeah.
Brian Cox is Hannibal Lecter,
Oh
dude.
my god! This is before Anthony Hopkins took a shot at Hannibal Lecter, and Brian Cox arguably is fucking just great in his own right, man.
It's hard to say better than Anthony Hopkins.
One of the greatest performances of all time.
Silence of
But
the
dude, it stands on its own.
Dude, I have to say, Silence of the Lambs, for me, pound for pound, is a perfect movie.
It's a good movie.
Manhunter is like, it's a fucking vibe. It's not there. It's not on that fucking level.
Yeah.
But in its own right, it's fucking awesome. And
Yeah.
I think Brian Cox had a lot to say with that character. And you have to consider also, Brian Cox has maybe 6 total minutes of screen time. And he fucking killed it, dude.
fucking
Whereas Anthony
murders it.
Hopkins, like, even attempting to compare him to Anthony Hopkins, that says a lot when the guy only has 6 minutes of fucking screen time.
Yeah.
He killed it.
And like that scene with them in that cell where it's like it's entirely white jail cell, and like even the jail itself is all painted white, and it's like
So
a
it's like
maze as
Magneto's jail cell.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It has that vibe to it. Dude, it's so fucking good. Brian Cox absolutely killed it. And, makes you think like what could have happened if
But like nobody even really knows that there was a Hannibal movie before
I knew.
Silence. Okay.
We can end this discussion here. I knew.
But really like it's this not regarded as even a Hannibal movie to people,
Right.
So it's like that's interesting, but it was a vibe, man. Fucking Michael Mann. It's funny because this is kind of when you go back and watch an 80s movie like this, you're like, "Oh, this is corny." But like, "Oh, this is what all the corny parody cliches are based off of."
Right. Yep.
So when you watch the origin of it, you're like, "Oh, like it's like going back and watching 2001 and hearing that infamous score going."
You're like, oh, this is the origin of that.
This is the
Yeah.
origin of the thing that's been parodied.
a million times.
Literally got parodied again on the Super Bowl by Jeep. So it's like,
Oh wow.
okay,
By Jeep.
yeah. But
I'm gonna go 4 running in the outback.
Yeah.
Losers.
are you a rich millennial that camps once a year?
Right.
Get a Jeep. Anyways,
Shouts to me and my family. Carly has a Jeep. I have a Jeep. All right.
they're good cars. I'm just fucking around. I'm joking.
Hey man.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Joking.
Manhunter's good. Check it out. It's a vibe. 1984.
84.
Yeah. Check it out. Check it out for Brian Cox's Hannibal alone. Did they ever make a movie about Dr. Lecter?
Yes, Hannibal.
Oh, is it?
I mean, what do you?
Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, why are you?
Sorry about 10
I'm gonna cut off your family's limbs.
Hey, sorry about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, Julianne Moore.
I thought you were going to say, yes, Silence of the Lambs.
So they did a sequel to Silence of the Lambs, and Jodie Foster was like, nah, I'm good. So Julianne Moore plays Clarice.
She's
and-
like, I'm gonna make Panic Room.
dude, Jodie Foster's career, like, come on, man. Taxi Driver, Contact, Panic Room, fucking Elysium, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, she kills it.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
Hell yeah. Great actress.
She's like, I know.
So
You know,
Hannibal is the one about Dr. Lecter, because
Yes.
Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon, he's behind bars. He's just like a consultant. which is
Right.
annoying. But they finally made one. But they made that as like the third one after everything. Even though it's a prequel.
No,
I think it was between Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs.
Correct.
Okay.
It goes Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon.
Did you guys ever watch the Hannibal TV series?
No.
I tried.
Mads Mikkelsen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tried.
Villain face, you're up, man.
Will Graham in that show is fucking annoying as shit. But Mads
Yeah.
Mikkelsen is dope.
Mads Mikkelsen is dope. Yeah, he was. It's like watchable. I remember watching
It's
it.
like it's a superhero.
Yeah, it feels like a CW version of Hannibal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and it's corny because he goes in there and he like has these like visions and he's like, oh, I'm haunted by the crime scene, Wee. Which feels,
Whereas in Manhunter, it's more organic and like, granted, it's a little exposition-y. Like he has the other detective that he like bounces ideas off of. But like that scene where he's like looking out the window and he's like, the other videotape will have it on there. Like
that was goosebumps, dude.
that was fucking sick.
yeah,
And
He
it's
literally-
like-
and the music's crescendoing and he's holding his hand up like he's getting closer to him. He's gonna
Yeah,
touch him.
like he's like closing his eyes, holding his hand. Like, come on,
sounds
dude.
corny, but it was sick.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
You haven't seen it.
Yes, I have.
So we're describing it for you because you haven't seen it.
Look. Name one scene from that movie, and I'll describe it
Okay.
note for note.
Okay. The scene where Will Graham first visits Hannibal Lecter. I'll be Hannibal. Ready?
Hey, what's up, Hannibal?
Are you trying to dab me up, bro?
Yeah. What's
This is
up? What's up,
1980.
Hannibal?
That's not the scene. You failed.
Maybe I saw the director's cut.
We saw the director.
We actually saw the director's cut.
I saw the director's editor's cut. So it's like,
The photography director's
yes,
cut?
exactly.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for specifying.
But I love that part where he's like, "What's up, Hannibal?"
I'm not... Okay. What's good, Will? How's it going, bro?
Ow! My fucking hand. I'm gonna eat you.
Wait, so you're Will Graham. I was Hannibal in that situation.
Fine, I haven't seen it.
Oh wow! Truth comes out.
It's not like fucking...
I mean, I saw it a long time ago. It's like I forgot it, so it's basically like I haven't seen
Well,
it. But I saw it before you was the point.
Okay.
Fair enough.
How's Annihilation for the 900th time, by the way?
It's a rival, by the way.
Same movie.
You're right. That is
They both start with A. You can't argue with that logic.
a sci-fi ladies in it.
Anyways, man, that's it for my watch list.
Alex,
Alex, go ahead, buddy.
One
is
moment.
it cinema? Chris, is Manhunter cinema?
Absolute cinema.
Cool.
Not 4-3.
I watched Love is Blind and Love is Blind Japan.
Jesus, Alex.
I would like to compare and contrast the two for you right now.
Okay.
Love is Blind America is about what you would expect. It's a bunch of shallow people that try to be as hot as they can, and it's not working for them
So the premise of
because
the show-
you can't see them.
Yeah, so the premise of the show, for those who don't know, is...
Two people that are single that are like, all I want is a person. There's a wall, there's a literal wall between them, and they can't see them, and they have to just talk to them to get a feel for them. It's about as shallow as you can imagine a dating show being, even though you can't see them. Because there are people that are literally like, yeah, I like, there's a guy on there who he's trying to find out how much all the women weigh without being able to see them. And it is so fucking funny.
Yeah, Darby watches this show. Shout out to Darby. Well, I think she's seen it in passing or something. And she mentioned there was a guy going, well, like he's not asking how much they weigh, but he's going,
it's like,
well, can I pick you up, hypothetically?
Yeah. So when we go to music festivals, do you like being picked up? And then he's sitting there like,
He's like a fucking got a detective hat on. He's just like, this is genius. She'll never
dude,
know. Getting to the bottom of things.
the most
He's got a big fucking
transparent-
round hat with like a fucking
yeah.
big that pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, so
a loose tie with fucking like brown trench coat. Just
like,
fucking
so-
L.A. Noir, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
he's like, so what do you eat on a 7-day-a-week basis?
He's like, I get along well with people who work out. Do you like to do that? It's so transparent. And it's like no one ends up going for him, and it's pretty funny. And to compare that with the Love is Blind Japan one, it is night and day. Like on the Japan one, like they'll literally be like, so what type of support do you need? And he's like, I like it when my wife says good morning and good night. And they're like, just please love me. Like, it's insane. Yeah.
this is dark.
Yeah, it gets a little more sad and real on the Love is Blind Japan.
Yeah.
But they're more sincere and mature about everything.
And of course,
Crazy.
America's just the worst.
Yeah.
America's like, do you have a fat fucking ass or what?
Is your ass fat but your stomach small? That's all I want.
Yeah. Also, you could talk to me sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, I need nightly foot rubs
Yeah.
and prostate teasing, if you could do that for me.
So
How is it?
It's great.
there was one thing I saw at the ending of one episode, which was hilarious. Which, by the way, if they like the person,
That's the worst.
to meet them, they have to propose without seeing them.
Jesus.
They have to propose marriage forever before seeing them. Now, as insane as that is, it's hilarious because they're like, oh, we're engaged. They've never even seen each other.
They're like, I love you, babe. It's like, this is your fourth meeting.
yeah, and it's ludicrous. Which I feel like reality TV. First of all, it's all fake and bullshit. It's a producer and an editor coordinating the whole story. There's
Right.
that, but there's a part of it is people that go on this show are in a weird way. It's a form of hypnosis. It's like when you go onto a stage and you're like, you just like a hypnotist will do a thing and you just go along with the bit.
You're like, I love cock now. What happened to me?
like hypnosis is like it's part just the person not wanting to embarrass everyone.
It's a performance.
Yeah, but like there's something weird about hypnosis where some people are actually hypnotized, but then there's part of the human psyche that just appeases the people and the person hypnotizing them and does the stuff. There's like this weird yes and thing people do sometimes. That's what some people in reality TV are doing.
I believe that.
It's called The Prestige.
How does he not know? How does he not know? Anyways, there's a scene at the end. He proposes to a girl. I saw this one of the ending of one of the episodes. He meets her for the first time and he looks up at her, and the relief because she's hot. He was just like,
He's like, oh, thank God you're not a fucking cow.
He was like, oh, you're so hot. He literally goes, oh, you're so hot. Walks up, kisses her, two-hand grabs her ass and squeezes.
As you do when you meet a lady.
When you meet a lady for the first time,
yeah.
your fiance, by the way. But it was like so egregiously shallow. It's like, dude, cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
I would.
Can you wait? Can you be respectful
Can you
a little?
Like, you notice she has an ass. Relief for you. Good job.
Yeah.
Don't
Way to
be
go.
such a scum fuck
Like,
lord. Yeah. He might as well have just been. Oh my God, it was so egregious. I was
That's
like, this
awful.
guy's a literal fucking unapologetic perv.
Yeah.
No wonder he's casted on the show.
Love it.
Anything else?
Yep.
What else?
Pam and Tommy. I am into it. I have been watching it.
Is it done?
Very good. No. 5 episodes in right now.
Okay, it's on Hulu right now.
Yes.
I'm only 3. How's... Okay, all right.
There are 5 currently out. I watched the
Okay.
5th yesterday. But Sebastian Stan, fucking awesome as Tommy
Are you
Lee.
also a Sebastian Stan
As
stan?
of this moment, I am now a Sebastian Stan.
Dude,
Sebastian Stan gang.
why won't my
What the fuck's up with your
fucking
shit?
thing, dude?
You're hitting the keyboard. You're not hitting.
I'm supposed to have a hotkey for this shit now. Doesn't work anymore.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
But Lily Jane as
Person
well.
that produces all the drops. I don't know what to tell you.
Lily Jane as well. Awesome as Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really makes you, even though I'm like engaged in the show, which is like the opposite of, I'm sure, what she wants, it really makes you feel for Pam Anderson.
Right.
Because she's just living her life trying to exist and be part of media.
Be in
and
love
culture.
and be
Yeah.
married and have fun.
And then someone breaks in and steals your most intimate moments in life caught on tape.
They
Yeah.
broke in and stole it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep.
Dude, it's crazy how many prosthetics she's wearing, dude. Not only like the boobies, but like she has a forehead prosthetic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fucking crazy how in depth they went
So
on
it's
her
a-
look.
it's a
She's
forehead?
unrecognizable.
Forehead? Just want to clarify. 4?
Well, Pam
5.
Anderson, of course, is a 5 head
Okay.
naturally, so they had to add another head onto
Gotcha.
her head.
Okay.
Obviously. Real good. I recommend it.
Seth Rogen is great in it.
Seth Rogen is really good. It's kind of crazy how,
Nick Offerman.
yeah, he's really good. And you, of course, you know that I recommend devs. It's kind of crazy how Seth Rogen is just on the run from essentially the mafia in the show.
Right.
Like Tommy Lee is a mob boss at this point.
Right.
It's just nuts.
Yeah.
Wild shit that
It's
it
a
actually
crazy
happened.
fucking story.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to spoil anything. It's just really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Agreed.
Just fun. Fun
Yeah.
show.
The darkest moments of a person's life. Fun.
So you'd recommend it?
I do. Yeah, it's real good.
Sebastian Stan.
Also, Saint Valentine with Bill Murray. This is just a wholesome, fun comedy.
When is this?
Valentine.
When did this come out?
I don't know. It seems like it'd be like 2007 or so, something like around there, maybe. I don't honestly know, though. He plays a crotchety old man that is set in his ways, and he looks after a neighborhood boy, and
Yeah.
it's just a wholesome, awesome, great comedy.
I did see that. That was a very good movie.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago.
Saint Valentine.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Melissa McCarthy?
Yes. She plays the kid's mother.
I thought that was. Oh, okay. All right, whatever.
I mean, I don't know when it came out. I'm just guessing.
It's not Saint Valentine, is it, Chris?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Melissa McCarthy's in that. She plays the kid's mom.
Talking about though, Saint Vincent, dude.
Ah, shit.
So
Saint Vincent.
So Saint Vincent.
That's what I was like. What the fuck is that?
It's a V. It's a saint. It's the same shit. What do you want
that is
from me?
very
What do you want
not-
me to look at the title and say that at you?
That's arguably the one thing you need to do.
yeah.
Okay.
So on a
Arguably.
movie podcast where we recommend things that we watch, you said Saint Valentine.
Starring Bill Murray.
Sorry,
dude.
I was confusing my plethora of cultural and historical knowledge with the movie I watched.
So when you go to film school, I guess you learn how to say the movies you've seen.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you learn in film school, I'm assuming.
Not the
Because you
only
said you
thing.
didn't get much of it, but you did say you got that. So that must be the only thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I can at least
Logicked.
I can at least recommend a fucking movie that I saw on the show. So, question for you: did you write that down?
Yep.
Because you looked at your phone and said it.
Yep.
So you wrote it down wrong.
No, I wrote it down correctly.
You wrote down St. Vincent.
No, I wrote down Saint Valentine. It's
That's
spelled
incorrect.
correctly.
Okay. It's incorrect movie, you dunce. Fucking dunce cap ass bitch.
Also, in this corner,
Are you more?
No, you're not glossing over this, Alex.
First of all, how much more?
one more.
I'm so
All right.
fucking
I'm cutting
bored.
it short. I've got 19, but I'm
God
cutting it
damn
at 4.
We're gonna fucking
Is
hit,
that okay?
We're gonna hit our runtime limit on this fucking
A
episode
runtime limit.
on a podcast.
We only have so much tape. We're running out of tape. Oh no.
We record this on 8mm cassette.
Yes. I prefer 35 because I'm a cinephile.
35 millimeters for film, you fucking dunce.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
it's a
we're
film
reco-
podcast.
Well, the audio form is 8mm.
I'm talking about film.
Oh, 8mm film.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 8mm cassette.
Why are you switching up the conditions mid conversation?
What else do you
Whatever,
watch?
man.
In this corner of the world.
Is that the right title?
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh, okay,
because
all right.
I looked it up 9 or 10 times because I couldn't remember it.
Okay.
And every time I'd look it up, I'd
So you
forget
remembered
it.
that title, but not the Bill Murray film you watched.
Yeah. William Murray.
What's in the corner of the world?
It's Josh's favorite category. It's an anime movie.
Okay.
It follows a...
Cartoon.
Sure, if
But
you
go
want to
ahead.
call it that.
It's a cartoon. Go ahead.
It's about a Japanese family in the middle of World War II that is trying to exist.
Oh,
And
we have the trailer. 1 second.
Hiroshima gets bombed. And people with melting skin come to the town. So if you think that's wacky and goofy, Josh,
This is the Hiroshima bomb.
so it's a pretty wholesome family slice of life thing up until the bombing of Hiroshima. And then people's limbs are gone. It gets really gory out of nowhere. But it's a good time. I recommend it.
Josh, anything on your watch
It's
list?
called Reverence.
Shit. Sorry.
Sorry,
right.
Japan. Bomb.
All right, just
All right.
moving on. Anything else?
I watched Manhunter with Chris. It's very good.
You were sleeping, but whatever.
All right.
I
Well,
was watching from the window.
Was
You guys
it?
didn't notice me.
I was getting you drinks, being a nice host. Continuing with my 90s vibes
Yeah.
as the 90s guy.
Yes. The 90s guy.
The 90s
The
guy.
one and
Arguable.
only.
I mean,
It's not even arguable, though,
of the
because
three
you're
of us, I was born in the 90s, so
That's true.
I was literally born in 1991.
I mean,
That's barely the 90s.
Okay.
I was born in the 90s, dude.
Okay, we were all born in the 90s.
April the 90s.
Okay.
I was born during the filming of the movie mid-90s. So, I don't know what to tell
Fair
you.
enough. Fair
Cool.
enough. All right, boys. Blade.
Oh. Wesley
Motherfucking
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
The tax
Chris
evader.
Christopherson. Steven Dorff. Blade is a fucking vibe, dude. And I have really cringy flashbacks to me wanting to be Blade as a kid, dude.
That was me with Spawn.
Yeah,
oh, dude,
same.
Spawn was the shit.
Big same, dude, with a big fucking...
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Being able to just like make a suit.
You're just like 6 years old, like, I've been in hell.
fucking running around the couch like dee 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 dee.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm a demon. Rawr.
I'm a gargoyle.
Yeah. Watching gargoyles.
Shout out to Blade though.
Shout that- dude.
Opening scene to Blade.
Dude, that's the vibe. That's the
That
fucking
is-
vibe, dude.
Opening scene of Blade is a fucking vibe.
Fucking
setter.
techno
Vampire Club
in a
dude.
meat
Meat locker?
It's a meat locker. Come on, man. The blood comes down from the fucking sky.
And
the guy's about to be eaten alive and then comes up to Blade, dude.
He's like, Nani? I'm Blade.
Yeah, dude. Such a fucking vibe. It is a fun movie.
It's a great movie. Aren't they doing a new one?
With Mahershala Ali, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
go,
That's
dude.
gonna frig.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
going to be hard as shit. And I think it's R. I think it is R.
It's the only way to do that movie. I would be so fucking mad if it was PG-13.
And then you got Morbius.
Yeah.
Oh,
The fucking,
God.
excuse me, hi, I'm here to meet Blade. That's what Morbius is to me.
Yeah. I hope Blade comes into that movie and just fuck shit up.
I hope he ass fucks him and then kills him that way.
All right.
That's not how you kill a
I mean,
vampire.
I'm trying to be more assertive in the things I want. It's what you told me to do.
Yeah, but you just taking it too far, and I think with that, you don't even know vampire lore. That's not how you kill a vampire.
You ass fuck them.
That's not how
Whoa,
you
man.
kill a vampire. Dude.
Okay, you put wood in their chest, whatever. I feel like my way is a lot better.
Well, I think you're misinterpreting the wood analogy in there. You know what I mean?
You put silver in their blood, or whatever the fuck that stupid shit is.
Whatever.
Well, in the context of superhero films, I think that was the first film that actually catapulted the renaissance of superhero films, if we really, really think about it. Blade, then
Blade spawned the MCU.
it did.
Go on.
Blade, then X-Men came out, and then fucking everything else afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Where was Spawn in that?
Yeah,
Did
but
Spawn
the-
come out before that?
But there was like Superman and like
Superman and
Christopher
Batman.
Reeves and Batman.
No,
and-
but it was taking a dark turn after that because I mean I think the last film of that like very happy, bright superhero renaissance was probably Batman and Robin, and then they were like, okay, we can't do this shit anymore. Then Blade comes out, a dark interpretation of really fucking dark comic book. That plus Spawn, those two films, that gives you X-Men. It's like, okay, we can make money off of this fucking thing if the stories are interesting and not necessarily made for kids, but like, let's have serious stories. I think there's something to be said. I don't have the fucking research to back it up.
X-Men was pretty much made for kids, though.
It's definitely PG-13, but
It could go either way.
not
Like
Logan.
I remember,
But it starts
I
off in
loved
fucking
fucking Warsaw,
Nazi
not
Germany.
Warsaw, but Auschwitz.
Yeah, Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Pretty dark, man.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you don't think the Holocaust is dark?
Are you saying
saying
Auschwitz is made for kids, Chris?
I'm saying it's PG-13. That movie's PG-13.
I remember going to see that and loving it, and then my comic book loving dad also being like, "That was a good comic book movie." So it's for everyone.
Okay.
Way to go, Chris. Anyways, Blade is fucking neato. Shouts to that. I don't know that there's a better actor at the time that would have been better for Blade. Like, he was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he was great.
So shouts to that movie big time. Also watched...
He also committed tax evasion, though.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a bummer.
That sucks. But he's out of jail now. He's fine.
Yeah.
Didn't Chris Tucker also do that?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. What are you trying to say?
Alexa, is Chris Tucker
Saying
committing
Chris Tucker
tax
did.
evasion?
I don't know that.
Like she'd tell you his tax records.
True.
She's in on it.
I guess so. Watch anything else? Besides
Yeah.
Blade? Where'd you find Blade?
I own it. I don't know. Own
Okay,
it.
You don't need to
He's
brag.
a cinephile. He
How
owns
about you
Blade.
own it?
I own Blade. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so you own Saint Valentine?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And also keeping up with the R-rated superheroes, dude, I watched season 1 of Peacemaker in 2 fucking days.
Is it good?
Binge that shit,
good?
huh?
It is really fucking good.
Really?
Did you know much about Peacemaker beforehand, other
No.
than James Gunn's Suicide Squad?
Not at all.
Okay,
Not
so
at
you
all.
don't need that prior knowledge.
No.
Okay.
Dude, it is a fucking blasty blast. It is like,
You are a WWE stan, though. Is it because John Cena's in it? Does that help you?
not even.
I'm not a WWE fan like that, and I love John Cena. Like everything I've seen him in, he's so charismatic.
He's so charismatic,
Can't see him.
but he is
Shit,
actually like really fucking getting up there as far as like improv comedy. He is fucking hilarious.
He did
dude.
really good in the new Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
He also hosts Wipeout now.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
And Wipeout is just great.
It's just MXC.
Just people getting paralyzed and then
Yep.
falling into water.
It's literally
the best.
it's people signing a waiver that says I'm gonna die or
Right.
end up in a feeding tube, and they do that.
Especially when they're that old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you watch like a 4-year-old go across, and you're just like, oh no, this is permanent damage.
They get fucking baned like Batman.
yeah,
Donk.
yeah, and you're just like that.
will break
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that, and you're just like, oh, that's quite literally a fucking like their spine is. Over.
They're severed.
And if they make it through the obstacle course, John Cena punches them in the fucking face.
He's like, oh no, oh look out, fucking from the top rope.
he spins them in a circle like Mario 64 into a tree.
Dude, Peacemaker is fucking fun, dude. That
Yeah.
is a great show. Character development too, man. James Gunn had a really, really strong hand in the entire thing.
Does it take place before or after the Suicide Squad?
Right after the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Ooh,
Cool.
so
Yeah.
right on his descent into
Who
madness.
is there multiple directors or is it
Yes.
like okay.
But I feel like James Gunn wrote like the entire season.
Cool.
Definitely most of the episodes.
Are you bored, Chris?
Yeah, this is fucking boring.
Yeah?
This is fucking boring. Sorry, I yawned.
That's all right, man. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Whatever. Say what you got to say.
I mean, he's talking.
I am talking.
I can take a nap.
I'm your
and-
friend.
Do you want to wake me up when
September's
it's my
over.
turn to talk?
I don't know that I would recommend such a fun 5-head show for
For
Chris.
such an unfun 3-head.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I were watching something pretentious like, I don't know, Upstream Color.
Or the
dude-
fountain.
They made a series?
Yeah, dude, that's right up your alley, dude.
That's crazy.
You'd love shit like that, man.
I have been to film school.
And that's obvious based on the hat.
$30, TooManyMovies.com/shop.
What's the most pretentious show you can think of?
Pretentious TV shows. The return of Sex in the City.
That's a big Chris show, for sure.
No.
You love it. You're always every time I come
God, that's
over.
such a Samantha thing for you to say, dude.
Every time I come over, you're always like bam 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 bam. boo-doo-doo-doo,
What even is that? Oh, are you
boo-doo-doo-doo.
humming the theme song to
Yeah.
Sex and the City? See, I didn't even know that.
You asked me
But
to learn
you-
it on guitar so that I could play it on dates around the corner from you.
Okay, well, my personal life isn't a part of this conversation, and I appreciate you didn't expose my first date gag, which is 100% success rate.
But that's what you said. You said all first dates need a good gag, and that's
I
a
didn't
thing
say
you
that.
do.
I didn't say that. That's not. I'm not on record.
You're
saying
always
that.
like, "Hey, nice to meet you," and then they go because you've got the little
yeah, no, I got the reference.
because you're wearing the thing
Yeah,
that
the thing
it
zaps
sends
you.
an electrical surge,
Got
and then
it.
and then you're like, "Take this gum, please," and
Yeah.
they're like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah," and then you can see their skeleton.
Yeah. So, Sex and the City, you've been watching it? You like it? The new one?
No, I mean, I did watch the first episode of the new one, and it's so bad. It is so bad. I cannot describe how bad it is.
Why'd you
Shouts
watch
to
it?
Carly for enjoying that fucking show.
The new one?
Sorry, Carly.
Yikes.
All of it? The new one?
She likes it. I don't fucking know.
Oh, you know, to each their own.
I'm reading during that time.
Yeah,
dude.
sometimes we watch stuff like Five-Head Cinephile stuff, and then, for example, he watches Love is Blind. So it's all about the duality
Well,
of man,
I'm
you know?
I'm a student of culture
You're a
in the
fucking
world.
child. It's whatever.
I enjoy different peoples and their ways of life.
Reality TV.
Yes.
Peacemaker is very good.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
It's really, really fucking good.
Genuinely
Like
forgot.
if I did, it is better than Boys season 2. It is
Ooh.
on par with Boys season 1. It is
Wow.
really fucking good. Character development, just the characters are fucking hilarious.
Is it an ensemble show or is it just
yeah.
Peacemaker? Okay.
Yeah, it's an ensemble show. Especially the vigilante, dude.
Okay.
He is fucking hilarious, man. And he's wearing a mask. Like just like a black mask. You can't see his face, facial expressions. But he has like one of the funniest voices and one of the best improv actors. Along like him and John Cena together. Holy fucking shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
It is hilarious. So big shouts to Peacemaker season 1. Didn't think I was gonna enjoy it. I held off for a really long time. I was like, whatever. But dude, it got me hooked. I watched the entire season in 2 fucking days.
Damn.
It
Shout
is
out to that.
That good.
HBO Max,
HBO Max.
HBO Go Plus Max,
GoPro Plus Max Premiere shit.
Yep.
Right.
Anything else on your watch list?
That's it for me.
Let's get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, shall we? 2022.
I guess so.
There it is.
There we go.
Call back to the original 1974.
73.
Okay.
It's 73.
Okay. 73 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Let me make sure.
We are from Texas.
We are.
And this. Okay, first of all, can we just say I'm tired of doing movies where this has happened to me?
What do you mean?
So
You've been in a Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, like we did this movie. What's another movie we've reviewed?
Blade Runner 2049.
Right, that happened to me. I'm tired of it.
So
You've been a replicant that has tried to.
fuck on a date
That
from us.
happened to me. This happened to me. It's annoying to keep doing these movies where this happened to me.
What exactly happened to you?
Are you you're just trying to say you're an empath, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Well, it's hard not to feel what they're going through. I guess if that makes me an empath, it's not a big deal. But, you know, as an empath,
Go on.
I could sense that a chainsaw man was after them.
All right. Well, we're so sorry that this was made about your life again.
It's annoying. I'm tired of doing movies where that happens. That's my point.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The reviews for this movie, let me say that real quick, have been
Go ahead.
unavoidable.
In what way?
I keep seeing the fucking reviews for this movie all over the
Meaning I
place.
can't avoid them.
Yeah.
They're throwing newspapers at your window.
Yeah, just dude, being on
Breaking
social
it.
media at all, dude, people are shitting all over this movie.
Yeah.
And for good reason, I'll say.
Yeah.
Alex, thoughts?
It starts out. It doesn't even start out okay. I think when you have a slasher movie like this with a group of teenagers, you think maybe you want to like the group of teenagers at first, and I hated them.
I think that was
Part of it.
better because then it was more fun to see him die
That's true.
for me. It
But
was like, oh, this is just gonna be fucking. They're just gonna fucking die. They're annoying and they're dumb and they're gonna die.
True.
That leaned in, like you were on Leatherface's side in this, which was kind of fun, in my opinion.
I was actually
sociopath.
He's anti gentrification, you know.
That's a
pretty
good
much-
point.
Leatherface is pretty much just
I
like,
want my town to stay a shithole.
yeah, which they apparently bought the whole town. What were they implying?
Yeah, I missed that part entirely. Like they bought
They bought a town.
The children bought a town, dude.
Yeah, they're like all like 20 somethings, and like it's explained in one offline where he's like, "Guys, we got the investment," and then like some investors come to the town, and it's just like a bunch of other kids.
It's a bunch of other Gen Z yuppies.
yeah, where it's
Jesus.
like, what is happening?
What were your first impressions, Chris?
So, first impressions, I guess my first impression would be the reviews, like you said, were
Yeah.
unavoidable. Everybody was saying it was dog shit. You told me it was dog shit before I got a chance to finish it. Like I
Did I
watched,
say that? I was trying not to.
yeah.
like-
No, what do you mean? I was trying. I was like, "What do you think?" You were just like,
Dog
you
shit.
You literally looked down and like shook your head, and you say you didn't reveal anything.
I didn't want to say anything about it, dude.
You're just like, dude.
We were texting about it.
Let me do an
You
impression.
texted that. You
Listen.
texted, dude.
Listen, all right, listen. I'll do you.
All right.
You do me asking. I'm
Hey,
Josh.
all right, all right,
Okay,
all right.
Go ahead.
Hey, Josh, what'd you think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Dude.
No,
That's what you did.
I don't think so, dude.
Here's how you should have done it. Okay,
right. Hey, Josh, what did you think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I watched it.
That's a good poker face.
Also,
Thank you.
the fact that you asked me what I thought of it.
Yeah, it's like you kind of wanted to know someone else's perspective on it.
Well, so yeah, that's what the question was. So what? I was like, it came up,
Me
and I
and
was like,
empath sensing that you're asking a question.
me and empath sensing a question mark. Okay, first impressions were that this movie's gonna suck shit.
Okay.
So when I went in, maybe the expectations were so low that I ended up being fine with it.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
know
you're
you're
such
gonna-
a pretentious fucking asshole.
Listen,
Such a
this
piece of
movie was
shit.
Okay, listen. I know you think I'm gonna be a fucking contrarian and just trying to be pretentious
Because
but I
that's what
didn't-
you are. It's interesting that you're already
Really?
trying to get ahead of that
like Chris
perspective.
would ever do that.
Well, I'm trying to get ahead of it because you guys literally said you hated it before you fucking even got here. You said you hated it. So
That's Chris's fucking wacky opinions, dude.
It wasn't as bad. Was it Evil Dead remake good? No, it fell short. But was it kind of fun?
Fell short.
Yeah.
Fell short.
It's the Jesus Christ, that was loud.
I want to see how loud it can go.
A dog a mile away just went deaf. Okay, I'll say it's like Doom Guy said in the Discord. It's probably one of the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels, but that's not saying much.
No,
it's not.
Which, by the way,
you referenced the wrong person in Discord.
So
That's who you just referenced.
shout out to Doom Guy.
here's what I liked. The scene where the van crashed and then he rips off his mother's face. That was the only thing that I think was pretty much nailed.
I thought that up until that point, I was like, this feels like a Evil Dead remake.
and then
like,
it becomes
the cinematography was
goofy.
good. Yeah, kind of goofy. The cinematography was good. The crash into the cornfield I thought was good. Whatever the poppy field, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's fucking Interstellar, dude. It was great.
Yeah, that was poppies that they're growing in Texas.
Yeah, they grew the poppy field for the movie actually.
Oh,
and they sold
and
it
then
for a profit. Yeah, afterwards. But that
They made heroin from the movie.
But yeah, that scene was good. I liked the wearing the face because up until that point, the whole time I was watching it, I was like, what didn't Josh like about this? Like up until that point, and after that, it gets goofy. I can kind of see, like they showed him too much. Like he was too in your face, like all the time. I wanted him to be obscured, like in the pan, like how he was every now and then, or like in a window, like when you would barely see his fucked up leather face or human skin face. That was tasteful and cool. But like when you focus on him for so long, you guys are just fucking checked out.
No.
You hated the fuck out of this movie, and I was like, this is kind of fun. So it was gore. It was like 80 minutes. It didn't like. Maybe I was just in a good mood when I watched it, but I was like, this is fun. Is it a good movie? Fuck no. But is like, would I buy this? No. But was the bus scene one of the funnest like horror movie scenes I've seen in a while? Yeah.
No, I do agree that
He chainsawed like 16 people in 2 minutes.
killing spree.
Yeah, he's literally fucking just.
It was so fucking not real, though, which is what the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre did so well.
Yeah.
In that everything is very visceral and fucking gory and purposeful.
And also dirty.
Yes, dirty and fucking grimy and like even the chainsaw, like it's not just gonna fucking slice through things like a sword or something, dude. And he's chopping, dude. He literally goes through the floorboards of a house like it's butter. That was the most annoying fucking thing about this movie. Like, like you wouldn't actually.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It's a super
chainsaws are
chainsaw.
made for wood.
But
It's a super chainsaw.
the fact that he was slicing through
He's
it,
like, "Vring."
yeah, through an entire floor.
And he's not. Also, there's no forethought. He's not like, I guess I'll fix my floor now.
Supposedly he hasn't used this chainsaw in 20 fucking years.
I like that you're questioning realism in a movie with Leatherface.
Like, but there was nothing realistic about it.
No.
The first one is fucking real as shit, dude.
Yeah, but how many sequels? How many goofy ass sequels have been made where he's a superhuman?
The Jessica Biel one is fucking hard. I'm a big Jessica Biel fan, of course.
The Sinner.
yeah,
The Sinner
from
season 2.
The
Season
Sinner.
2 of The Sinner, Jessica Biel. Check it out. This was utter dog shit. This was so fucking bad. Like, offensively bad.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I thought the acting was very bad.
Yes.
But it's like it's one of those things where it's like it's secondary to just the killing scenes for me, where it's like I'm just watching people.
I don't
get
think
killed.
I don't think it being a horror movie should like you shouldn't give bad acting a pass.
No, but
Evil Dead remake, dude. There's great fucking acting in that movie.
Yeah, and there's good acting in other horror movies, but like in movies that like are just a bloody slasher. I'm not prioritizing Oscar-winning like performances, you know.
They didn't focus on any one character for enough time to make me give a shit about them, or give like they
well,
gave.
that's what I said. You hated all of them. They were deplorable from the beginning.
Yeah, I
they were
hated them.
They were cringy influencers
That's
from the
wrong.
beginning.
But like That's not a fucking...
There needs to be redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
Surviving a school shooting is admirable, but it's not a redeeming quality in your morals as a person that makes me want to see you survive.
And when they bring it up, it's like, wait a second, okay, like this is
what?
Yeah, there was a little predictable where it was like, oh, I got shot in a
So
school
I hate
shooting,
guns.
so I've got to overcome guns to kill Leatherface. But she doesn't even really overcome guns. It's like it's kind of that one fell short too. Like her arc of like I'm gonna take revenge or whatever. Like yeah.
I've seen better filler arcs in anime than that arc.
I've seen better anime movies than this.
You haven't seen any anime movies.
Exactly. Fuck.
God, he's so fucking triggered, dude. Listen,
I'm going to make you watch Spirited Away for my birthday movie.
God damn it.
I don't know, dude. It's like the blood and gore was fun. That's that to me.
It was super gory.
Base level gore fun for me. I didn't think it was. I guess I didn't go in expecting anything but that. Like I didn't expect like I don't know. Like I was hoping for like an Evil Dead remake level.
Yeah.
It fell short. I didn't. It's not.
Oh,
it's
short. This is like...
Yeah. That's what I. Yeah. It's not that good.
Yeah.
You're making me like okay. It's not a fucking 4-3.
Right.
It's not like cinema.
No, it's not cinema.
It's diet cinema. It's light cinema for me. But it's not fucking.
It's
not
interesting that you're
atrociously bad.
volunteering yourself for wrong people this week.
Whatever.
I did
I know people didn't like it, but I mean,
the few moments of tension I did enjoy, where she's in the van trying to avoid Leatherface, and when I think Mel goes under the bed, and that whole scene where she's stuck in the room with Leatherface.
That's pretty
Those
cool.
two were cool. And then the guy goes up there and fucks it all up. They all turn into fucking Three Stooges characters when they see Leatherface.
Yeah.
he
I
he got fucking ultra bonked.
I like the guy whenever he gets kicked in the knee and like his shit.
Oh, that was sick.
That was cool.
The first death scene in this movie, the first murder, is a guy breaking a wrist and
Yeah.
using his wrist to stab him in the neck.
That was cool.
And then I kept on thinking of like you hating this movie, and I was like, dude, that was fucking like creative, fun deaths is like the only thing like slashers do now, where it's like, how are they gonna kill someone? What's the new way they're gonna kill someone? You know, like
I feel like at least in good horror movies, there are redeeming characters. Like you don't hate everyone.
I guess.
I think that's kind of where I'm at. Like the story is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, it is.
The story is horrendous.
We
So
bought a
fucking-
town.
We bought a whole ass town that we're gonna bring a
and
restaurant.
3
to?
people live there.
Yeah.
The idea. I mean, like not saying that I would do this better. Not saying that I don't fucking know, man. It was just so fucking bad. And I think I was expecting a lot more from a film that was developed by Fede Alvarez.
The story was.
The story-
And he produced it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I expected a lot more from that. But holy fucking shit, did I hate every minute of this, dude. Except for, some of the creative kill scenes.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, like, fuck. Like, it's... Yeah.
Can I say what the biggest miss of this movie is for me?
What's that?
Go ahead.
Bringing back the girl that survived as
Yes.
as the Jamie Lee Curtis of the movie.
Yeah, that was useless,
She-
especially because that's not even the actor that survived in the original one.
I believe that. It's also that she's wildly incompetent.
Yeah, I love that she's like, I'm gonna be the hero that avenges my friends, and I'm gonna kill Leatherface. Cut to her being chainsawed in the middle of the street, gut fucked by a chainsaw immediately.
Brutally.
Yeah. I like how she was lifted up.
That was sick.
That was cool.
And then yeeted into a trash.
And then she was the second character to live through a death
Yeah.
and avenge herself in some way.
I did like how, like, for example, the revolving door of the guy that got killed in the kitchen, where you'd see a glimpse of it, and then the door would cut away, and like there was like some redeeming things about. Like
I didn't
each
like
kill.
that simply because that's
Whereas,
not
like,
how
the
a
door-
revolving door would work. You see, because of the physics, it would revolve less each time it
Yeah.
passed.
But I liked how it was like it would reveal part of his killing, and then like go away, and then he would come back, and then Leatherface was just there, and then it would come back, and then he'd be fumbling through the door. That little like creative like killing was fun. There was that, and then the fact that he survived. Like I like that, like a head wound. Like
Yeah.
much like in Sicario 2, like one of
Yes.
Josh's favorite movies.
Yeah.
Like it didn't fully kill him. Like, because usually, the killer gets you, you get bonked, and that's it.
Yeah.
Put a bow on that character.
He slit his fucking face open and bled out like 10 gallons of blood.
Yeah, and he died shortly after. But the fact that he got to wander into the street was like a kind of a cool, like, just like, oh, he's surviving a little bit longer than your typical thing. Look, none of the story is like is redeemable at all. But like, I'm watching this as just like a fucking. I could watch this like with no dialogue. If there was like a setting that was like no dialogue,
True.
Yeah.
I would enjoy this movie probably more. But it was like I not watching it on mute, but like because I thought the sound design was actually really good.
There was
like,
a couple cool
the
musical stings.
The music incorporating like chainsaw noises was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And of course the flash bulb that's in the 100 times in the movie. Even, like that's a callback to the first one. Even when they opened the barbecue grill, it was like It played that fucking noise. So there was callbacks but I don't know, like the premise of it didn't matter at all. I was like, okay, they're going to a fucking town.
So then why are we watching a movie?
Why don't you just go on fucking peopledying.com?
Yeah. Watch Faces of Death, dude.
Well, that's real, first of all. But it was like, I fucking knew you guys were going to fucking hate me so much.
It's not you, but
did I want it to be good? It could have been an Evil Dead remake that we like.
Yeah.
We're the wrong people on the Evil Dead remake, by the way. Everybody fucking hates that movie.
Well, they're wrong.
They're wrong. They're fucking wrong.
They're obviously wrong.
Point being,
but like this doesn't have any of that though.
It has,
not that the Evil Dead remake
cinematography.
Not that this movie did.
By virtue
Moments.
of being a film, of course it has cinematography.
It had moments.
It has moments. Yeah. Okay.
Him standing up in the poppy field and shit like that.
I thought that was cool.
Him in the pan, I liked how he had like a distorted face, but they showed too much of it throughout the movie. Too many wide shots. Him literally running in the street like,
yeah,
just standing in an alley.
I like that shot.
It is
silhouetted.
Fuck, man. I just think that like I get how you enjoyed it, and
you just hated it so much.
I fucking hate.
Did you watch it with Carly?
Everything about this, yeah. We were both just laughing the whole time. Like, what the fuck is this?
Me too.
bullshit?
When she got hit with a hammer and fell through the floorboards, I fucking laughed my ass off.
Yeah.
Come on.
So she fell down the stairs. That was great.
I guess I was watching it like it was a fucking violent Three Stooges movie for me.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
that's not what I want out of a fucking.
She like there was a 10-minute scene. Like it took her 10 minutes to sneak down the stairs, and then it was like creak, bonk.
Yeah.
And she went. Dude, fucking WWE from the top rope into the fucking floorboards.
And you know what they don't do in movies is they don't have people get the wind knocked out of them. So the next thing she should have done was go, which would have been.
Which is weird because of the rest of the movie, they try and be not realistic, but like even the girl that crashed the car in the poppy fields had like a contusion.
She had a hematoma,
yeah, like a fucking concussion on her head. Like I was like, oh, that's a nice touch to like make it a little bit more like they're really getting beaten down by this guy.
Yeah,
but I don't know. The old lady died, Sen.
sad face,
frowning, and their fake ass like empathy for them, like that was dumb. Where they're like we're
this
gentrifying.
is our place.
All the characters were fucking deplorable. So for me, it was fun to watch them die. I didn't want to care about them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just did not hit for me.
I need at
It was
least
big dumb.
I need at least one character to actually give a shit about, so that there's actual stakes. Because if the whole thing is just people getting killed because they suck, then what's the point?
Yeah.
The point is you're watching people that suck get killed.
But there's
nothing interesting to me about it.
It's like, okay, so
there are no stakes, then you're not watching it for a sense of like horror. And like when I watch horror, I think I want to be freaked the fuck out or feel tense,
just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But there's different types of horror, right? There's body horror, there's Hereditary and fucking They're like Midsommar, which is like trauma horror, and then there's
but
like
you feel
some
for
are
those
fun. Like
characters.
There are multiple characters in all those movies that are very human and real and have arcs.
yeah, but like when is there an actual like cabin slasher, 3-head, some are fun, blood type of movie that you've cared about the fucking arc of the blonde cheerleader or the
Jeepers
jock
Creepers.
or the jock? You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, Sleepaway Camp, where like that's just stupid and
I don't remember if I saw that one or not.
okay. Well,
It's
I
like
mean,
the epitome of a slasher.
yeah.
Yeah. The epitome of a slasher is in Jason X when he eats a
Oh
sleeping
my
bag
god,
into a
that
tree.
was the best.
but yeah,
But those are movies that aren't well remembered today because it's the same type of thing where it's a bunch of people that suck that are just getting killed one by one.
yeah.
You know?
Like I'll never watch this movie again. I'll never recommend it, but it's like I don't know. I guess I was just in like a fucking 3-head summer fun bloody mood and I was like this is kind of fun. It was bad.
It was fun. I'll give
It was
that.
arguably
Yeah.
bad. The dialogue was stupid as fuck. Their motive was stupid as fuck for being there. The whole arc, I fucking blacked out. I ignored. I was like, how are
like,
these
get to the
fucking
killing.
dummies gonna die? I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
Yeah.
care. And then of course they're in some town with a Confederate flag, and it's like, we don't like your kind. It's all the cliches. But I was just like, I don't fucking care.
But don't you feel like a story from our boy?
Fede,
Yeah,
Alvarez would have been.
should be a little better.
I did
be
expect
fair,
a lot more just
I
because
agree.
of the name
because
attached.
of his name. I agree with that. And it said story by Fede Alvarez, which what does that mean? Is that a rough outline? Because the
He's
whole
like,
screenplay.
how about we go back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, and then they're like,
here's some
we
money.
did it.
Yeah, and then he's like, here's some money, and he walks away. I don't know, because the screenplay wasn't written by him. It was just the story, which who knows what that means, like an
Yeah.
outline.
Well, Christopher Nolan did the story for Man of Steel. You know,
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means. It's just what does that mean? It's a rough.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I love Man of Steel.
Yeah.
but-
Anyways, did you guys catch the foreshadowing of when the mom, she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were coming. I would have put my face on," and then later her face is literally put on Leatherface.
Right.
Fuck, never mind. I like
so
this
that's
movie
so
now.
that's a film school moment for you guys.
I hated how the chainsaw was just a saber.
Yeah, he's
They
just
could just fucking
just
slice-
a lightsaber.
Yeah, just slice through anything very easily.
Yeah, but you keep referencing the realism stuff, but it was like I want the killer to be superhuman, right?
No,
Why not? He gets shot.
He gets shot by a shotgun like 5 times, and
Does that
it doesn't
happen?
even affect him.
Does
He
that
gets
happen in the first one?
drowned.
That's what like every slasher is. Like they take bullets, like it's 1 HP damage. Like
does that happen in the first one?
No,
He's just a
just a big scary dude.
yeah.
the fact that she had him dead to rights, like turn around, that was hilarious.
Say
Idiot.
my name.
Say my name, and he was like,
Yeah.
oh, and the fact that he was like, when the mom died, she was like, "Don't go in my room. Be a good boy. Stay out of my room." And in her room is the chainsaw on the wall.
Yeah, it's like why? Why?
Just throw it out. It's still got gasoline after 26
it's
years.
fine.
Not
It's-
rusted.
It's not. Doesn't need an oil change.
Nope. Just gonna be run perfectly fine.
Vrr, one pull, not even like 5 or 6 pulls.
Nope.
Like when you have a brand new lawnmower, you have to be like, "Fuh."
Yeah. What if it was electric like the car? What if he had an electric one? Like a shitty electric chainsaw?
I thought the ending was a little
He's
creative.
running around with like an extension cord that's like 100 feet. Just like,
I want to see this with a lawnmower. Actually,
oh, yeah.
that
That would be hilarious.
would be great.
The Iowa lawnmower massacre.
John,
The whole state is. They're all plains. It's all flat land. There's nowhere to hide.
he got like a fucking ride-on lawnmower, like a John Deere. And just
Yeah.
Anyways, I wish they had obscured his face a little bit more and tried to be more artsy with the movie because
Yeah.
it was bordering. There was a few shots where I was like, that was cool. Like that had a cool artsy execution. But then the most of the movie was like goofy ass wide shot chase scenes, and then they exposed him too much.
Yeah.
as a character.
Too many. Yeah.
Anytime
It's too much.
it's him in a reflection, those shots were nailed pretty much perfectly.
The monument of his mom in the poppy field.
That looked cool.
That was sick.
That was crazy.
That was sick. Where she finds the fucking corpse with their face ripped off. That was sick. Also a callback to the original. They did dead body monuments in the original mess.
I implore you to watch the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think
I don't think I've seen it.
I think that's arguably
The best.
better. Yeah, I think that's the best one. That to me is fucking scary. That is some scary shit.
The scene, I think it's in the first one, but the dinner scene
That's the second one.
is the second one.
God
Dude,
damn.
that scene in particular is
People are
nuts.
fucking like underneath the floorboards screaming for their lives, and they're just like laughing because they're about to eat all of them. That's fucking horrifying,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And it's like police and like people of the town that are like, we're gonna fucking eat these fuckers alive.
Yeah.
And that's horrifying, dude.
That's
There's nothing about this that I'm like, ooh, shit.
Yeah.
Like I want to be disturbed, bro.
Yeah.
This is all just fucking.
It's just a different genre of horror, like genre hopped, in my opinion. Yeah. Where like the original is genuinely pretty scary.
Yeah.
This was just like a fucking campy slasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not on board with it. I still think it's not cinema, but it is a fun time.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. Oh, here's another real five-head cinephile film school moment for you guys.
Let's go.
When he showed up at the town, he said, "I like this place. I think it just needs some young blood."
I'm glad you looked that up.
Thank you for writing that down.
I watched a few YouTube videos. Shout out to Think Story on YouTube. He did a cool breakdown of like comparing this and the original, but by no means is it. By the way, did you see all the weird flash frames of the mom's face while he was killing people?
Yeah.
Like it would like cut to her face briefly as he was like murdering people.
I don't quite remember that, but I believe you.
It happened.
My note here. I have a note here. It says Dookie shitty.
Okay.
I agree.
Is that your one note?
Yep.
Okay. You can see.
A chainsaw uppercut, dude.
Yeah, that was dumb. If like, well, you can't kill him because then that kills all the sequels. So you got to give him a little mark.
A chainsaw uppercut.
I didn't like it. It's not good.
The shot of her screaming leading up to that uppercut was pretty sick. Fucking, I got a little goosebump moment. I'll confess. When the gun clicked and she was like, "Oh no!" and then she came around the corner with the chainsaw. I was like, "Let's go!" And it was like the slow motion screaming. Good scream queen shot, I thought. Even though the rest of the acting was pretty dog shit.
I literally called out every plot point before it happened when it happened. I'm not saying I'm big. I'm saying this is so small brain I could predict it.
Yeah, it wasn't
very predictable.
Yeah,
Like when she was under the floorboards, I was like, I wonder if a chainsaw is gonna come out right in front of her, and then I wonder if the gun's gonna be out of ammo. Click.
yeah.
It's
Well, the AR-15, I thought she just didn't know how to shoot. That was my theory on that, but who knows? Because he showed it was loaded.
Right.
So earlier in the movie, so it was like maybe she just didn't turn the safety off. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
But the shotgun, whatever.
I don't know for me that there's a single redeeming quality of this fucking movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought there was some cool shots, some fun little sequences, but overall, I was just like, I guess tolerable for me. I wasn't offended by it. I'll never watch it again. I don't think it's a great movie. It's arguably pretty bad, but it had like some bloody fucking sequences. Literally raising someone into the top of a bus with a chainsaw. Fucking the trailer, by the way, well done.
yeah.
The trailer is fucking sick.
Trailer looks good until the Jamie Lee Curtis fucking
Yeah.
like she's back.
Yeah, that
like,
they
what?
always do that shit where they're like, "Oh, I've got carpal tunnel, and now I'm gonna go kill the slasher."
It's like they saw the newest Halloween and they were like, oh, let's just do that.
yeah. But what makes it so
Evil
fucking
dies tonight.
yeah? What makes it? Oh my god, that was so bad. I'll argue that that's worse.
Nope. It's not. It's
I
not.
had more fun watching this. That one was just corny as shit.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis though.
The problem is that one tried to be something, and this one to me seemed at least self-aware.
There was an attempt, though. There was an attempt.
Evil dies tonight. That crowd chanting that. Jesus Christ.
Terrible, but
Cringed into a new. I think that is like the moment. Like I branched into a new universe. Like
There's an alternate you.
Yeah, there's an alternate you that walked out of that, and then the one that I'm in, I stayed and finished the movie. But there was a moment that I dissociated so hard during the new Halloween. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Jason? Halloween.
Yes, Halloween.
Oh, fuck it. That's how much I dissociated from it. I was like, my brain was like, you don't need that information.
Yeah.
During that movie, I was just like, oh, and Jamie Lee Curtis being like it was just goofy. But them trying to do that here was fucking so empty, especially because it's not even the actress that played.
yeah, I didn't
Just
even know
some
that.
lady.
Just some lady who's pretending to play the original. But like, I didn't know that until I looked it up because the way they do it, like the face reveal, the lead up, makes it seem like, oh shit, that's her.
Yeah.
But it's just not. I mean, the woman passed away in 2014, so it's like you can't do that. So why do that?
Why even try?
And the fact that she was empty plot wise, I mean, everyone is empty plot wise, but like to bring her on as this character to redeem her friends, to kill Leatherface, and then literally she just goes click click. I'm not going to shoot you when I have the advantage, and then I'm going to take a chainsaw to the gut.
She basically just ran into a fire. Yeah, like, that's all that happened.
Yeah. This big ass build up, fucking dude. They might as well have been playing like fucking rock music, like
Sabotage,
fucking,
rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking me can't stand it.
Dude, what if it was the Jessica Biel version that they were like, let's bring her back?
That would have been.
She
sick.
wants to.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, all right,
she's
let's
good.
go.
Yeah,
She's
maybe.
good.
I don't remember the plot of that. The Jessica Biel one.
It's a remake of the original, just with Jessica Biel.
Okay.
So she's the
Like,
final.
When you look up Texas Chainsaw
Produced
Massacre,
by Michael
40
Bay.
movies.
produced by Michael Bay. You know what's crazy about that
Are you
one?
talking about the audio demo?
Yes.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's great.
Okay. I feel like I brought this up before. I think they used it to pitch the movie, or it was like a festival exclusive or something.
It was something that Michael Bay played for the producers, did he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pitch.
Yeah, it was like a pitch thing where he played an audio only pitch of like a woman running from Leatherface and hiding. It was like a surround sound, like fucking crazy audio experience. It was just
Fuck
like,
yeah.
They played it to us in film school, and they were like, "This is how you pitch a movie," or something like that. And like
Where did they pitch it to you?
what?
Where did they pitch it to
Film
you?
school.
Film school. They're like Michael Bay did this thing. They produced this audio demo that basically is just like chainsaw noises and like footsteps and like you can paint a whole visual scene in your head, and it's way better than something they would have filmed because it's your own movie you're directing. When you're listening to a woman like struggle and like hear footsteps and like all the little subtle things they did, where it's like, oh, he's getting closer, he's walking past the, like they did this really cool scene where it's just audio, and that's how they like pitched, or
That's how they sold the movie to the executives, I think.
or marketed it or something like that.
But yeah,
I
that
tried to
was-
find it for the show, I couldn't.
That's hard, though. That's fucking hard.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah,
Michael Bay, man. That was actually a really, really good remake.
a little bit of
things
Bayhem
considered. Coin term.
by Michael Bay.
But yeah.
What if like before he says action, he's like, "Time for some Bayhem," and everybody's like, "Jesus
Christ.
fucking Christ!"
Yikes.
Hits the slate.
But then he makes Bad Boys 2, and you're like, well,
Yo.
that was fucking cool.
He's done some good shit. Early Transformers movies, fucking cinema too.
Yeah, Transformers 1 and 2 is good. I could not get through the last night. What is it
Dark
called?
Moon or whatever.
I think that was fine.
I only saw the first two, I'm going to be honest.
There's one with the Tyrannosaurus, and I was like, what?
Like Beast Wars or something?
I think it was trying to it wasn't Megatron though.
Whack.
Whack. That was my first Transformers, Beast Wars.
Fuck yeah, me too.
So there were two directors that were tied to this movie, but they bailed after the first week of production. This was shot in Bulgaria, by the way, for some reason.
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
What's
same.
Bulgaria?
Sorry, it's just
It's
I'm cultured and I know country names.
So it's Bulgaria with a bulge. It's actually a completely different.
fuck.
It's a completely different country.
That
Actually.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just girthier.
So it's called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yet it's filmed in Bulgaria.
Yep, and
Interesting.
edited in Canada.
Oh wow.
Shout out to tax breaks. That's literally why.
Yeah.
Let's film the show in New Mexico.
So yeah, kill count about 16. Thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like there's more than that on the bus though, right?
There were 9 shown on the bus.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Implied more off camera though. So roughly 16
On screen 16.
yeah.
Okay.
So not really a massacre in my opinion.
You don't think 16 people dying is a massacre?
It's pretty minimal.
Really?
Yeah.
The Boston Massacre was 3 people.
those are rookie numbers.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was famously brought up as something way worse than it was to incite a revolution.
Oh shit.
History.
Something you don't learn at film school.
Very true.
I don't know. I just don't think that's when you think massacre.
Dude, so you wanted like 9/11 numbers is what you're saying.
Jesus.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying.
So
Running away from that bit.
Not even a bit. I'm
Was it-
trying to find out what his massacre number is.
So should we done with this?
Oh wait, yeah. Let's do that.
DMT?
That was that shit. Whatever. I forgot the name.
You forgot the name of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Visit cinema with Marty Scorsese. We have to determine whether or not the movie's fucking cinema. All right, I'll start us off. Fuck no.
Thank you. Excellent.
Shit.
All right, that's it.
Dumb movie title?
Yeah.
Let's do DMT, the dumb movie title for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which kind of already is a dumb movie title in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
But
I'll go first.
go ahead.
A Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah, because you changed the letter.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Massacred.
Any of those?
I also have Massacre. I hardly know her.
Damn it!
Nice.
Son of a bitch!
That's a really good one, Josh.
And then also shit.
That's really good too. I have the Netflix Chainsaw Massacre and Thick Boy Runs Down Gen Z.
Nice. I've got Summer Fun Bloody Time, Texas Gen Z Massacre, and Influencers in the Wild.
All right.
I think I like Massacre.
Yeah, I like Massacre. I just met her.
You
I
would
like
that.
Massacre. I hardly know her.
I like whatever, doesn't matter. You guys like that one, so fuck it.
We'll figure it out. I don't know.
It's Massacre. I just met her.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
What's that for?
I don't know.
Are you done? You want to end it?
Nope.
Okay, what are we doing? There's no one in here that we could do actor game for. You want to guess the budget, which we'll probably never find. Let's do it.
I guess so. Yeah.
What was the budget for the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
$8 million.
Solid guess. I guess I should guess before I look it up.
I'm gonna go $11 million.
I'll go 15.
Chris is looking it up.
Son of a bitch.
Alexa, what was the budget for the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
It's
I know about 8 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, including the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, whose budget is $300,000 US.
That was the
The
first.
Definitely
Texas
the
Chainsaw
first.
Massacre at $9,500,000 US. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning at $16 million US. Texas Chainsaw at $20 million US, and 4 more.
There was a movie
So-
called Texas Chainsaw.
I guess. Fucking fuck it. What does it matter? They could call it Chain
Yeah.
and it'd be fine. Or just fuck.
Or shit.
Yeah.
That was my favorite DMT. Just shit.
When I just shit all over this movie.
Took a big shit on screen.
A gross 47 million, 20 million budget.
For this
Oh,
one,
nice.
20. All right. So Chris did
15.
15.
I was
Yeah.
right with 15.
Congrats, Chris.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
16.5.
You did it.
Okay, that's October. All this could be wrong. I don't think it matters, though. Like, who gives a shit? Film earned. I'm just budget.
What was the first movie that really fucking scared you?
The Ring.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep.
Yep. That was the first one.
Haunted me. Couldn't sleep for a long time.
Fucked you up for several days.
Yep. Slept with the light on for quite a while.
Shit, I get that. I get that.
It's as corny as it is. I saw Poltergeist when I was like 6, and it fucked me. Every time the static on the TV would come on, I'd be like, no.
You guys know mine. It was that alien documentary with the fucking.
Yeah.
I got to show you guys that.
Yeah. And we can laugh at it.
Yes.
It's probably
it's just
the goofy
men in
shit.
gray, like
Yeah. It's like
It's so bad,
and it says
probably.
like dramatization in the bottom, and it's,
Yeah.
like, it's like some like small men in like gray costumes, in like fucking spirit Halloween alien costumes.
Yeah, it's
and you're like,
probably-
wow, this is terror. That's pure horror
I,
for you.
I literally couldn't look behind a door.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Every time I opened a door, I had to look behind it for like at least 3 years.
And also, like, if there was a man trying to kill you behind the door, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's like,
Shut it.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
And he's like, oh man, I was gonna kill you, but since you caught me beforehand,
Now I have to just
gotta
go.
now I have to leave.
I have to go.
I have to
I gotta go.
Or it'd be like the scene in Burn After Reading. You open the closet. You know what I mean?
Also, dude, I do have to say this. I was really fucking young when I saw it for the first time. From Dusk Till Dawn, there's one very specific scene where the band, whenever all of the
When they
all turn, and then the lead singer is playing a corpse.
Oh
And the
yeah.
head is just like, ugh, that freaked me the fuck out.
We know one of my first jump scares ever that kind of fucked with me was in Beetlejuice when they
where they go,
open the closet and she's hanging.
Oh yeah.
I was like, bro, this isn't a fucking
she rips
kids
her
movie.
face off.
Yeah, this isn't a fucking kids movie. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, but they were trying to scare them out of the house or whatever.
Right.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
scary.
It's funny. I was like,
Large Marge, we've talked about it.
yes,
Yeah.
horrific for a child.
it's funny. When I typed in Texas Chainsaw Massacre budget, all that comes up is like all these reviews of how shit it was.
Yeah, I get that.
I know. Like,
Did you ever watch Brave Little Toaster and become existential at like 4 years old?
no.
Dude, that movie's fucked up.
Explains a lot.
Isn't that Tim? What's his name? The guy that did all the Toy Stories and shit.
Tim Allen?
No, never mind. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. I gotta piss. Ready?
Yeah, Sam, let's get out of here. Let's go piss together.
All right.
Can if you straddle the toilet backwards and you sit on it, I can piss between, and then we can all pee at the same time.
That sounds good to me, dude.
That's called teamwork. And if you want to support more teamwork like that, $5 a month on Patreon.
That was a good segue.
Thank you. You like how I pivoted right to give us money
Yeah.
after we talk about pissing on each other? For more piss play, give us $5 a month. Anyways, fuck this stupid
like,
fucking shit.
subscribe, do all that shit.
Thanks.
B.
Later, toads.